We're at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on, turn me.
Hello and good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Hello, boys and girls. How are you? Here we are again with the remains of Ed McMahon.
I moved him a little.
You are correct, ma'am.
I changed his mouth position.
Okay.
I did scoot him over a little bit, just so
good.
he's
Yep.
kind of like a parrot on
I
his
know.
shoulder.
I know. No. Yeah. No, yeah. Look at that. See if I do that. He's like, there we go. There we go. I'm one of those. Never mind.
It's your guy.
I'm not going to go there.
Oh God.
Not going to go there.
How was your weekend?
How was my weekend? It was a good weekend. It was a long weekend. Saturday was my kid brother's 60th birthday.
The baby.
And we went to the Boston College football game. He's a big Boston College football fan, as if people know if they've watched us for a while. We're BC football fans as well, and have had season tickets off and on over the years. And they are god awful this year.
No, that's tough to watch.
Just horrible. And then we went back to his house, for cake and all of that. But it was a long day. He lives up in Framingham, and BC is in Chestnut Hill, and we live here in the Cape. But here's the thing: for his birthday, I gave him 60 numbers for whatever the heck the big drawing is on Powerball.
Yeah.
He won nothing.
$0.
$0. At least that's what he's saying. Now, I may get a postcard next week from Bora Bora,
You're right.
Saying, hey,
I don't know how this happened.
I don't know how this
Super
happened,
weird.
but, would you ask Mari to get somebody to sell our house in Framingham, and we'll see you sometime. But yeah, I mean, it was nice. It was a nice day. It was just a long day.
Yeah. Good morning.
Left at 9 a.m., came home at 9:45
That's
p.m.
how my Sunday was also. Good morning, Serafina. Hey, Jameson. We had a bunch of errands to run, and we were coming back from New Hampshire and stopped in Salem, saw my daughter.
Mhm.
And, Salem this time of year is
must be goofy.
psychotic.
I bet it is. Must have been cool, though.
Yeah. So we met the boyfriend,
The current.
the current boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
We like him.
How long has he been around?
A few months.
Oh.
Right? I know, right? I kind of like him.
Oh, she hasn't cashed him in yet for another one?
No. This one seemingly is sticking.
Okay.
So enough to take mom and dad out to lunch with him.
Wow.
And then spend the day, and they were like cutely holding hands and walking around Salem. So I was like, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
His name is Misha. We like him a lot.
Misha.
Mm-hmm.
And where is Misha from?
Russia.
Aha.
He's a Russian model.
Is he? Is he cute?
He's very cute.
Yeah. Well, she's
Obviously,
cute. I mean,
not my type, but
she's a very attractive girl, so it's not surprising she's
I don't
attractive.
do waif thin. That's not my jam, Hank.
Oh, okay. You like
She's got a
something with
type,
a little
though.
meat on their bones.
Yeah, that's right. She's got a type. What's up, Eleanor? Hey, Mari, Leah, thanks for joining us on the show this morning. Happy Tuesday to you. So we were taking our time. We stopped in Salem. Then I had to go on over to Cambridge because, right. I was like, boop, 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 all over the place in the Boston area.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, it's like the head of the Charles and all the crazy that's going on. So I'm like, why is there so much traffic? Well, we drove through all of it.
Oh my gosh.
We had to stop over and visit my friend Abe, who is the financial officer of one of the farmers markets in the Boston area.
Uh-huh.
So they gifted us a bunch of traffic cones.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So that was really thoughtful of him. And we had the truck. So I was like,
Mhm.
you know what, Abe, we're coming today.
Yep.
Get them ready. Get them out of your garage.
Got to take your cones.
That's it. He was super happy about getting rid of all of that space because they bought a bunch during the pandemic and no longer
Right.
really had a need for them. So,
And where did you put them when you brought them back?
well, they can be disassembled, and that's really where we're trying to figure out where they're going to actually live when we eventually unload absolutely everything. I finally got my garage clear.
Mm-hmm.
We do need to now open up Christmas cabinet over there
Yep.
and dust everything off and see where we're at, and then get ready for our Cape Cod Christmas market, which is coming fast and furious. Clam Jam is less than a month away. We'll be right on back. So we're kind of taking a rest, changing things over, pulling everything out, dusting it off for the holidays. We're here.
And when you're in New Hampshire, you went on a hike.
I did. I got to go outside, walk around.
So when you have a chance to rest, you can't.
No.
Oh, you don't. I'm
No.
not sure which
I
it
didn't
is.
open my laptop Saturday or Sunday. I feel like that's pretty impressive for me.
That is. Then I guess that's resting.
Yeah, I really did truly rest my brain.
Okay.
And I did see something interesting as we were hiking the basin in the Jefferson area where I saw someone walking their cat on a leash.
Really?
Who takes their cat hiking with them? Something I've never witnessed.
I don't know. I mean,
It was a big cat.
people at the villages have strollers for their little cats and dogs.
Hiking
Yeah,
in
hiking,
the woods.
I know that's different.
Up rocks, like rock climbing with cat.
That's
very bizarre.
different. That's different. I've never seen that. Not that I've done all that amount of rock climbing or anything. in my
We
life,
connected with a friend of ours who had their dog, and I saw a couple of other dogs out there doing dog things, whatever. But yeah, cat on a leash, mountain climbing, very interesting.
Would you take your dog mountain climbing?
No. Are you kidding me? I don't even like taking mine on the back porch. She's so old.
I haven't seen her lately.
Tales from the Crypt. She comes out to pee on my floor and then goes back into her space.
Oh, okay.
And she does get a little leisure time on the backyard. I have to carry her physically outside, put her on the lawn, watch her walk around blindly, and then come back in.
I've seen the cat a lot lately.
She seems happy.
Yep.
She's just old.
Well, doesn't know nothing wrong with being old. Let me tell you.
Well, now, aren't you the oldest?
Yes.
In the space?
Yeah.
Now? I'm really sorry.
Sadly, my cousin Larry passed away a few days ago, and he was in his 80s, and his stepdaughter started texting me looking for family information.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, why is she asking me this? Why isn't she asking? And then I realized
It dawned on you.
I'm the oldest one.
You're the elder now.
I'm the elder. I'm the one you ask. How did she spell her name?
That's awful.
My Aunt Catherine, Larry's mother, spelled Catherine with a K and not a C. So that was something that, Diana had to clarify, and she wasn't sure. I think he said he graduated from Newton High School. Did he graduate from? Yes, he did graduate from Newton High School.
Dropping like flies.
But I know all these answers. I'm apparently the only one who knows stuff now.
Well, that's good.
I guess.
Well, let's go to our new feature, which I call Senior Moments. Study says...
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's just for you.
Thank
Study
you.
says older adults log 22 hours of weekly screen time. 22 hours of weekly screen time. So yeah, you're going to be the guy people are going to be calling.
I know. That's interesting because most people or the sort of like cliche is that older people don't know how to use the computer and don't know how to use the internet and all that other stuff.
22 hours, probably 90% of those are finding things. So that's fair.
Yeah, right.
It's not even your fault, seniors. You're just looking for stuff.
Googling stuff.
78% worry about cognitive decline, yet 58% say screens help them stay connected, and 54% feel more informed. So
sure. Just as long as you don't take... I've talked about this before. You bring up your laptop and you go online and whatever, news service or page comes up, most of those headlines are just crap.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not real news, folks. Really, it's not real news. I'm getting really frustrated with it.
Well, now it's targeted to you.
It's targeted to me. Yeah.
It feels your frustration. We're going to give Hank some more.
I know. We're going to
keep checking this box.
The elder.
What's up, Chris Ball? Hey, Kathy, you had a late night last night. We left you probably at about almost 10 p.m. 9:30, 10 p.m. sort of at town meeting last night.
Mm-hmm. And town meeting when
it was very full. I was glad to see it very packed with all of Mashpee.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, it was nice to see democracy in its finest form, as our town moderator like to keep saying over and over. Mm-hmm. That's a tough job. I wouldn't want to be town moderator.
Oh no, that's a tough job. But the key question past town meeting now, it has to be approved by the voters by On Thursday?
Yeah, the question 4 was our clean water and cleaning the pond and where it was and whatnot. And we probably heard from, I want to say conservatively, 25 speakers,
That's
maybe
great.
more. And yeah, they probably would have let them keep going, but our moderator put an end to that.
Yep.
And you can watch it, by the way, on Mashpee TV.
Right. Because there's only so many times I've seen when I was very involved in Sandwich that the town moderator would get to the point and he'd say, okay, does anyone have anything
different
to say?
Yep.
If not, we've got to move on.
I think that most people had a really good conversation, and I really didn't hear too much of the same, but there was a lot of not in my backyard.
Right.
And I get it.
Except the problem is in your backyard.
Yeah. It just needs to be fixed, period. So now it'll go to the vote.
Yeah.
We'll hear all about it again, and everybody will dredge all of those signs that they littered the high school with last night and put them all back out again.
You know, the problem is not only in Mashpee, but on the Cape across the board. We've kicked the can down the road for literally decades. And there's not too much room further to kick it.
Yeah.
So you either do it or you just let your ponds kind of just fall apart. And that's one of the reasons why people live here. You know, it's a shame that, for example, Mashpee, someone wrote a piece on, I saw on Facebook, I think yesterday, you know, recalling when she was younger, when she was a child, the fun that she had at Mashpee Wakeby Pond.
Yeah.
And now she has kids, and the thought of, no, you're not going to Mashpee Wakeby Pond. That's crazy.
Well, that was it. Like this woman on a Shumit, and she's like, it's disgusting. And I'm like, yeah, really, Shumit is absolutely disgusting. I wouldn't there are no fish in any, do not eat from those things. But yeah, they all need to be cleaned up, period. It just needs to happen. Kathy says what's hard too is life about signing up for all these online billing. She doesn't send anything by snail mail. The one bill I still have to send a check out to at my home is for my my dues, my association fees.
Oh, really?
And so I literally have to go to the bank and I'm like, can I just have a temporary check? Like, there's no reason to have a whole checkbook to send one check a year.
They don't have an online function?
No. Get it together, association. There's like 700 houses in this association. Get it together.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow, that's weird.
Well, now we've got the online the boating thing, and now they charge for the boat rack, and then we're going to take away your locks and steal your boats if you don't get that stuff out of there. This is the fun time of year.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So we just pay ahead because I don't even want to deal with it. Now my crazy neighbor across the street, who I can't stand the voice of, is now the boat czar.
Yeah. And he can't complain because you paid.
Well, thank God, because I can't hear it. I told you. He has a tone. I know it's awful to say, but there is a tone in his voice that I know he could be the most lovely human saying the most magical words, but because of the way he sounds, I can't hear it.
Right. And he doesn't live here, and not there's anything wrong with this. He doesn't live here full time either.
No. He's a summer person. Yes. You don't count. Sorry.
But we'll take your money, though.
But, well, that was it. Last night at town meeting, you had to have the clicker if you wanted to identify yourself as Mashpee. And then you had to hold the blue card if you were a landowner but had no voting or whatever. Oh, yeah. Didn't see any blue cards, really. I saw everybody was pretty much a resident. So that was nice.
No one was complaining that they own property and they can't vote?
No.
Because that's usually a thing too. Someone
don't bother with us anymore.
You know, someone gets a B in their bond and said, "Yeah, but I own property here. Why can't I vote?" Because you're registered to vote where you live full time.
And I'm sure that they're not going to come to town meeting to fight for something if you have two places to live.
Right.
About a town warrant that is going to cost you probably $50 a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just not worth your time. That the water needs to be cleaned up. Good morning, Miss Allison. Hey, Jackie, thanks for joining us. I'm not sure what you're asking, Jameson. Clarify, please. And so Chris Ball, Mashpee TV did a great job. They deployed some new technology. Cliff got to wear the little headset and be backstage all night long to
cool.
Just be back up to help out or assist and deal with something. But I guess Justin figured out whatever.
Justin figures everything.
Whatever little quirky thing, whatever gremlin was going on in the system, and they got it going. So yay, I'm excited to see how that technology can be utilized on Friday's football game. So
yeah, that'll be nice to be able to watch the football games live.
Yeah, that'd be exciting. I want it to happen.
And we have to get them broadcast live here on Lemonadia.
Yeah.
But that you have to go through the MIAA or whatever it is to work that out. Apparently.
Red tape. Good morning, Miss Denise. Thanks for joining us on the show. Public Education Government Access TV. Yes, that is Mashpee TV, covers all of that for us, and they do a darn good job. So we appreciate you, Chris Ball, and all of the things that you do for our town to make sure that we get connected and we know what's going on. I mean, the government's shut down. What are we supposed to do?
Right. Well, the government is not shut down here, thank goodness. And really, in the end, the only government that really counts is the government right here.
Well, that's exactly why I've started paying more attention locally. I think it's so important that you also do so. They said till Thanksgiving, possibly at this point.
Yeah. Well, you can't keep making the same proposal time after time.
What is this doing to my SBA loan application, Hank?
It's tying
this
everything
is the problem.
up. Really, I'm rooting for that
What is the
SBA loan application. Trust me, I
frig?
am. But yeah, they're just presenting the same proposal over and over again, and then it gets voted down, and everybody goes, "Oh my God, what do you think?
Yeah.
Do something different."
It seemed to be pretty cooperative last night. I mean, there was a little moaning and groaning in the same, town haunts came out, but overall it was respectful, positive.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it's over. I'm sure you are too. Go to the voting ballots, and now it's time to get all of that stuff
and
done.
you'll always have that handful of people who always find something to complain about at town meeting.
Yeah.
And you know who they are, and when you stand up, you just think, okay, fine.
Let them go.
Let them just go.
Funny, that microphone kept having glitches, which made me laugh because it made that person crazy. I was like, is somebody doing this on purpose? Because this is great. I had a great TV show I watched last night.
Yeah.
Town meeting.
Town meeting.
So today is National Babbling Day.
Oh, good. Here we are.
And I'm just warning you now, November is right around the corner, and that is when I begin my babble. I would like to, first off, thank our friends over at Heritage Museum and Gardens for being our first underwriter for our campaign. So
excellent.
Head on over. Next week starts Gardens Aglow sales. So get yourself ready. This is the best place for you to go. This is such a family tradition in the town of Sandwich to go in Heritage Museums and walk around and see all the lights, the carousel. It's absolutely stunning, and it has become a family tradition in my house. I don't know about yours, but going to Gardens Aglow. So tickets go on sale next week. So get yourself poised and ready to do so. Also, check out their membership levels, because if you buy a membership at Heritage, you get to visit the Cape Cod Children's Museum.
Really?
It's part of your membership.
Very cool. How did that comedy show go, by the way?
I didn't get to go.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to go. I got called away. So I got to go pick up my equipment from Lisa and find out. I saw some reels that happened at the comedy show on Friday night at the Children's Museum for their Ships and Giggles.
Yep.
And it looked like a packed house.
Very good.
It looked like a packed house, and it looked like the microphone was working. So that I was most worried about because I left it behind. And a panic. I had to go check on my elders. So I was like, wait, what?
What?
Okay, well, that's my Friday night. Sure, great.
And I hope you folks noticed that word that Stephanie used. She used the word underwriter.
Yeah. Yes.
Because we here at Lemonadia, we are a nonprofit. So when you help contribute to this $5,000 that Stephanie's going to be we're all going to be trying to raise next month, it's a tax deduction.
Yeah, we are working on paying for our music licensing fee. It's our biggest expense here at Lemonadio, and none of us get paid. We're all here voluntarily, just enjoying playing radio for a little bit. So if you could continue to support, listen, yes, share it on social media. Yes, a couple of bucks here and there. If everybody could throw in $5, we would be at this $5,000 quite quickly. So now we're a fifth of the way there, Hank.
That's right.
Woo.
Because that was a very generous donation.
Yes, it was a fifth of the way there.
Right.
I got to work for it, though.
Right. Well,
it's okay.
Well, what it's going to come down to is when you're tired of hearing Stephanie talk, just, make the donation and then we can all get on with our lives.
Thank you. I'm glad you see it that way.
Because you can shut it off and then come back an hour later. She's still going to be here. Trust me, she's still going to be here. Ed's going to be back here, kind of encouraging her on. And it's just, you just don't.
Good morning, Dan. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining us. And yes, she's like, I agree. It's magical. Caroline, how are you doing with yourself right now? I hope you're doing well. And happy Tuesday to everybody. We are here at the home studios, getting ready for our day. And we're closing up October.
I can't believe it.
Right?
I really can't believe it.
I barely even got my what my daughter likes to refer to as autumnal wardrobe out. And finally, wearing some of my witchy woo dresses.
You are very autumnal. Well, I'm wearing sort of like a pumpkin-y shirt today.
There you go.
The orange.
And I have a Harry Potter dress on.
Right.
So there.
And see, this is orangey too.
My strap. And my daughter goes, and what are we wearing today? When I went to go visit her in Salem, I was like, well,
something autumnal, something witchy.
Dad bought me a little case to hold my phone because I'm constantly losing it.
Yes.
I guess that comes with age also, Hank.
Yes, it does.
Losing things left and right.
Yep.
We got Sandwich Police today.
Yeah,
we have a crazy crime.
Yeah, we've got a couple of interesting things.
10 days until the new moon in Libra. What does that mean? Does that mean new things for us? Does that mean new things for all? Either way, I need it to happen. If the new moon is going to bring some nice new things to us.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's hope so. For my real estate friends out there, including Mari and I, officers were dispatched to a home for reports of a tenant disrupting a real estate open house.
They really didn't want that house sold.
Officers advised all it was a civil matter.
Awkward. Did they get an offer?
Well, assessments, I don't know. And file under you should know better. A bus driver reported that a woman pulled into a driveway, gave her the finger, and yelled profanities at her.
Who calls the police because somebody yelled at them?
When questioned, the woman said she didn't realize the driver was new. She thought she was engaging with the previous driver who had cursed at her in front of her children, which, for the record, still doesn't make that behavior okay.
It's now the winter on Cape Cod.
Oh.
And this is the people we get, the crazies.
Right. In a similar vein, an Osterville man was advised that following and spitting on or toward a vehicle is not the proper way to handle a driving disagreement. We thought that went without saying, but apparently not.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, Mari, I do remember that time you had my phone.
Yes, that's right. She walked away with it, and you chased us. We were in some shoe store somewhere.
How you doing? You can low jack on those things. I know where my phone is. I chased you down at a shoe store. God. She accidentally grabbed it off the table like it was hers.
Where were we? I forget where we were.
We were at the new juice shop or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Yep. We were doing something there. Here's one more, okay? A couple reported an iPad and purse had been stolen from their home overnight. Officers responded, and the couple insisted they left the items in the same place each evening. Officers located the iPad on a table in the home, and a short while later, the couple found the wallet.
Once again, don't you know you can look them up? You should be attaching your devices to your things so that you know where to go.
And don't call the cops. Really? You can't find your iPad? Don't call the cops.
People are pretty special.
It's not their job. It really isn't.
These are the crazy crimes that we find ourselves with in Sandwich. They're not as crazy as in everywhere else in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any right now.
No. Well, I will be in the crazy crime capital of the world next Tuesday.
Florida.
I will be in Florida next Tuesday, broadcasting live if you'd like from Michael O'Tane's balcony.
Oh yeah, rub it in.
Yes.
Yes, I would absolutely like to make myself feel like I'm on vacation.
We will do that.
All right, sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
I did have a crazy crime, though, in California. Thieves stole a Hello Kitty bounce house using a Ford F-150. How do you steal a whole ass bounce house?
Wow, that's pretty big. You just can't sneak off with that, can you?
Obviously, they were caught. This is the most bizarre heist I think I've ever heard of in my entire life. Police said they're still scratching their heads about the most bizarre heist with cartoon cats' rising eyebrows.
And what were they going to do with it? It's a larger question.
Right?
And speaking about stealing stuff, that Lululemon in Boston, up on Beacon Street or whatever, got robbed again the same way it got robbed like a couple days before. People just walk in, grab stuff, and run out.
That seems to be the new way we be robbing. We just go in and take it. Yep. Seeing a lot more of those crazy videos from stores and other places.
Oh, so this is TikTok inspired?
Yeah, I don't know if it's TikTok inspired, but I'm just seeing a lot of videos of people just walking in and taking whatever they want and leaving. Yep. It's wild.
Newbury Street. I had the wrong street, Newbury Street. But they said this morning, I saw on the news this morning, they said that they're going to increase security.
Oh, well, that's good.
Really?
Perfect.
Really? You didn't want a cop in the doorway discouraging customers? I don't think a problem is with your customers.
I think it's high time, everybody. All right. So, U.S. experience over like a lot of craziness, right? We've got shootings, wild,
Yes.
motor vehicle deaths, crazy. Wallet Hub has released its reports on the 2025 safest cities in America.
Okay.
Number one is in Rhode Island.
Where?
Warwick, Rhode Island.
Warwick.
Number one safest city in America.
Wow. I mean,
Right?
Warwick is just kind of Warwick.
Well, maybe that's why. They're like, oh, it's just Warwick.
It's just Warwick.
It's
But
like,
Warwick
remember
is
the Warwick Mall?
it's a very interesting place because it's got Route 95, it's got the mall, and then there's another part of Warwick that's right on the bay. That's
Airport.
That's absolutely in the airport. But the part that's on the bay
Yeah.
in Warwick is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. So I did not think when I was going to look through America's number one safest city, I really wouldn't call it a city. Maybe that's also why. But yeah, Warwick, Rhode Island,
Warwick
everyone.
it's just like it's there.
Yeah. Attach it to the back like a kite. Thank you. My skeleton is lovely. Thank you, David. I appreciate Ed McMahon back there beside Hank.
The remains of Ed McMahon. We dug him up and
Serafina, no,
There
they
he
did
is.
not deflate the bounce house. They just put it in the back of the truck and
That's
started
what's
riding
nuts.
around.
that's what's nuts.
Right?
So was there a goal here beyond simply let's see if we can steal it and drive around with it?
Yeah, no.
They were taking it because they were bringing it to their own
Just because
kids'
it was
Christmas
fun.
party.
I don't know. Maybe because it was fun. How do you disappear something like that?
You don't.
The cops still haven't confirmed if it was rented or owned by the diehard Hello Kitty superfan, but pictures floating around online show the bouncy castle as a local landmark before it got jacked.
Right. Speaking about things that were stolen and
Still
will
missing.
and will disappear, the jewels that were stolen from the Louvre will be disappeared. They say that they are going
Isn't that
to
insane?
I know. Well, what they're going to do is they're going to melt the metal or whatever that's around it, get the jewels, put them in something else,
Yeah.
and sell them.
Yeah, those
So
those
they'll-
are gone.
They're like going to be gone. They'll never see them again.
Yeah, no. Wild.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Macy's Thanksgiving Day float. We'll all of a sudden see this Hello Kitty bounce house. California authorities. There it is. I knew it.
And I think the Louvre was another example of people just blatantly
Yeah,
in the
smash and
middle of
grab.
middle of the day walking in. Let's steal this from the Louvre. Really?
I've always wanted those Louis the whatever's jewels.
Right.
They should be mine. They said that heist took 7 minutes.
They must have been planning that for years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Years.
It's like a movie.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, like a Dan Brown book.
Right?
Yep.
Today, I just asked, I need to be uplifted. My husband woke up in such a grumpy mood. He had to go get blood work and then have to go set up something. He's been like planning this job for months.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just grumpy because he was being interrupted by all kinds of things this morning. You know, anything throws him off in the morning, and especially not having his morning coffee. He's a grump. So I asked everybody to just throw me some fun memes, drop them in our chat. I don't have a question of the day today. It's just share a meme with me. Let's uplift the world, shall we? You know, you've all gotten them all full up on your phone. I think 90% of my phone is dedicated to memes and reels and random things that just make my heart happy or just make me go, that's funny.
Yeah.
And then I move on.
Well, sometimes you need it, you know?
There was that little jolt of excitement.
Yes.
This is funny. This will make people laugh. What's up, Jared? I just had to look you up on Facebook to hear your voice. Oh, hi, friends. We're here. Our show is on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Roku TV, Amazon Alexa, Play Lemonade Radio. You can hear us anytime. But mostly 7:30 in the morning on our weekdays, and we are pretty full. This is an emergency. I just needed to hear you.
I needed my Stephanie fix.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jared.
Sweet. That's very sweet. I guess Amazon finally fixed well, here's the thing about the Amazon wireless outage.
Yeah.
They fixed it in 3 hours.
Yep.
It was all the peripheral stuff that has taken the last 24 or 72 to straighten out.
I know. Susie in the office over at the Chamber of Commerce was like, I'm going to have to get to that tomorrow because all of my world is blowing up. I mean, either you were affected yesterday by the outage or you weren't. I think that there are little nuisances throughout the day, but for the most part, I think they got it back together pretty quickly.
Yeah, but it just goes to show how interconnected we all are.
Yeah.
And if something goes wrong,
Or
wow.
reliant on technology.
Oh yeah, too much.
I had a day where I was slugging it out tasks, right? Left everything for the weekend, so I had to actually face it all on Monday. And I'm like, full day of work.
And then you didn't.
No, I did. I
Oh,
did
you
all
did?
of it.
You got it all done?
Not all of it, but I mean, do you ever get everything that you had to
No.
do on your to-do list done?
Oh, never.
Mine's a joke. It's like 42 pages. I was like, maybe next week. I don't
Right.
know. Maybe if I get to that before December, that would be great.
No, those I put an arrow on. A going forward arrow.
So, I mean, even me, I was a slave driver. I had to like make my husband in the car. I was like, what are you doing here? Why are you talking to me? Why are you looking out the window? Get out your laptop. This is broken. That is broken.
You need to fix stuff.
Poor guy worked for like 30 minutes and he's like, oh, my eyes are tired. I was like, that's it? That's all you had in you?
And by the way, folks, I wasn't on drugs if you were listening to the Jazz Show on Sunday.
Did you sound a little crazy? I don't know what's going on with the back end of Lemonadio. Sometimes
I sounded a little crazy. I was talking about, like I played, whatever, something by Duke Ellington, and I came out of it and I was talking about Count Basie. I mean, it was just like,
I blame the outage.
like, what? Probably. I hadn't lost my mind. It's just, I don't know.
Jen Christian, I will be talking to you later on this week. I know I was supposed to connect with you last week. Hopefully, for all classes are going well. My mentees have kind of got it together.
Well, that's
I've been
good.
placed on a new team,
Uh-huh.
and they seem to be hitting their stride.
And what are they doing?
They are running a spa, and they're working on their own.
Well, spa, that's your kind of place anyway.
Sure, but they're working on their own stuff. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Their own product line also.
Very nice.
So yeah, it's like a mother-daughter team, which I love.
Uh-huh. Very nice.
And I very much enjoy meetings with them, especially when she's like, Mom, you're not on mute. Or Mom, you're on mute. Mom, you're too loud over there. Very much enjoy it.
Yes.
Thank you for allowing me to be part of your entrepreneurial journey. And I did drop their survey on my Facebook page.
Mhm.
Just, I'm sure they've already used their survey results, but once again, chime in a little bit. It does help them decide on making decisions.
Mhm.
Yes, I agree. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Happy Tuesday here. We're almost through the month of October. Daylight savings time is coming up. Or actually, we go back to regular time.
You're right. I thought the president was going to sign an executive order that was somehow going to muck that up.
That's whatever. It's not happening. We're
No, it's
going to
not
end up
happening.
November
We're still-
2nd.
Yeah. See, the thing is about changing that, though, it has negative impacts on the other end, too.
That is part of our trivia. There are 2 states that do not partake in daylight savings time. Do you know who they are?
Yes, I do.
One is Hawaii, and the other is?
Arizona.
There you go.
And
Don't tell it. I never gave you a hint. And
a part of Indiana, I believe.
so if they can just decide they don't want to do it, can we just decide we don't want to do it? Let's
Right.
get it together, Massachusetts.
Right.
I think we've got bigger problems.
I think we do, too.
I did see that Netflix is going to be making a Kennedy movie.
Yes.
Michael Fassbender.
I don't know who that is.
He's British.
Okay. Well, sure.
He looks like Kennedy. Look at the photo of him right here.
Yes, I saw him on TV. Yeah.
He's Joseph Kennedy Sr. or whatever. But I was looking at the
Right.
photo. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He looks pretty good. JFK, coming of age, an American century.
Mhm.
And it is going to be drawing from that book is where
Right.
they're borrowing from. Magneto and X-File films, X-Men.
Mhm.
I know it's not the same. Sorry, Jared. What do you got for Tuesday, your show today?
Well, it's Tuesday, so we play Where Did They Get That Name From?
Which means
Which means some of the bands that I play, I will research where they got the name from. And sometimes it's very interesting. It's always very interesting. Sometimes it's straightforward, and sometimes it's like, what? How did they do that?
Yeah.
Where did that come from? It's very it's kind of fun to see where they, I mean, sometimes it can be literally they opened up a dictionary and pointed, and whatever word it was became the name of the band. Or Doobie Brothers, for example, someone tossed that name out because, well, apparently all they did in the band was sit around and get high.
Yeah.
So someone said, "Why don't you call yourself the Doobie Brothers?" And they said, "Hey, that's a cool name. We'll go with that for a little bit until we find something better." 50 years later, they're still the Doobie Brothers.
And still taking in their doobies.
That's right.
Making some good tunes.
And still making money.
8 things men do if someone's just a fling. I know a lot of my girls have entered back into the dating realm and have turned back those apps and are back out there on the prowl.
Just a fling.
8 things men do if it's just a fling, if they have no interest in keeping this relationship.
Okay, what do we do?
Don't text you regularly. They don't check in with you regularly. They won't introduce you to their friends.
Well, yeah, that's a given.
They won't take you on a proper date. Restaurant date? No, forget about it. Ice skating? No, that's not happening. The only date flings we'll go to are Netflix dates, or maybe if you're lucky, a date at a nightclub. They won't broach subjects related to relationships.
Well, yeah, because they ain't serious.
They don't want to be exclusive with you. They won't have really deep conversations with you.
Mm-hmm.
They are not reliable. Men who are very serious about a girl will be reliable as a Swiss watch.
Mm-hmm.
You can count on a man who's into you for everything, but if he sees you as a fling, he'll be irresponsible, aloof.
But sometimes isn't there nothing wrong with that? I mean, if you just want to fling, if you don't want to get serious.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're dating, you're checking things out.
Right.
Sniffing butts.
Right.
That's what you're out there doing. Hi. Listen, both of us have been married since birth. We don't know what it's like out there, Hank. I have no clue.
I have no idea.
I can't imagine.
I'd be so lost.
I beg for the day my husband ignores me. Like, leave me alone.
I tell Mari, I'll get a dog. I mean, she's younger than me, so probably won't be an issue, but I'm just going to get a dog. I can't be bothered.
No, absolutely. The final one is they never tell you they love you. Well, that's because it's just
that's
a
because
fling.
it's a fling.
Who writes this stuff anyway? I've got to see the source on this one. Oh, Your Tango, revolutionizing your relationships. So dating apps now write articles. They have their own websites now.
Oh,
SEO, man. You people are animals.
It's okay not to be serious. It really is.
And then there was another one in the relationship category today that I did want to talk about was the 3 things most married people believe that have literally no basis in truth.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Number 1, you're entitled to a perfect marriage or an easy marriage.
No.
What is that?
What is that? No. We love our spouses, but no.
It doesn't exist. Coexisting with another human being is universally hard, but it teaches us important things like sacrifice, interconnectedness, and forgiveness of our basic human feelings and failings. Marriage is a learning experience. I love that. It is.
Still learning.
Yeah, right? I'm
Still learning.
Still learning. Every day learning.
36 years, still learning. I'll learn something today, I'm sure. I always do.
Paula Tatro, senior moments have all the time. My kids tell me to get out of the 70s. It's 2025. Listen, we're all from the 1900s. It's not our fault, Paula.
Yep. I love that. The 1900s. You're right.
We are.
The 1900s. I know.
3 things most married people believe in that literally have no basis in truth. You're entitled to a perfectly planned life. Well, that's also a joke. Eventually, your life will get rocked off its course, and it probably will be the best thing that ever happened to you, even when it doesn't feel that way.
Right.
Married people shouldn't expect a perfectly planned life because of inherent complexities of relationships.
That'd be boring.
Yeah, right? Thoroughly boring to have all the things I want.
As you look back on the crappy times, you go, it really would have been boring if that didn't happen.
No, the Lord wants me to suffer.
Right.
I had to earn it, Hank.
No. See, you're doing your time now so that when you cross over, you're all set.
That's hopefully. Like I should get a fast pass, right?
Right. You're all set. You
She's good. She's good.
Remember that this happened? Remember when that happened? This covers this stuff that you did. You're all set.
Ed McMahon,
in you go.
You're a problem. Number 3, you're entitled to happily ever after. Although a happily ever after is not guaranteed in a marriage, it's healthier because it sets realistic expectations.
Mhm.
But I feel like we're disillusioned to think that there ever is a happily ever after. What does exactly that look like for you?
I don't I just
What
don't
is your happily ever after? I mean, I guess we be living it because we're still married.
right. I'm living my happily ever after.
Wow, it's so good over here. I'm kidding. My husband's great. I'm very lucky.
He's a very good, he's a really good dude.
But it's also work. You know what I mean? We both work to keep our relationship
Right.
in order.
Right.
It's always maintaining.
And I'm married to a wonderful woman who works hard and cares about us and the family and all of that, and is, and is devoted to her mother beyond what she needs to be. But I don't mean what she needs to be, but I mean she goes
above and beyond.
She goes above and beyond.
Yeah. For everyone in her life, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the person she is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have no complaints.
Right?
That's what I've been told. I have no complaints.
That is it. You've been told you have no complaints.
You have nothing to complain about here.
I do. Good morning, Miss Marie. How are you doing this morning? We're happy to have you. Thomas, look at that bonehead in the background. Ed McMahon's a real problem.
I know it.
Lynn, thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning. It's Hank, it's Stephanie. We're at the home studio today. We were just talking about 3 things most married people believe that have no basis in truth. And I agree. None of those are real.
Mm-hmm. I would hope the longer you were married, you would understand that those things aren't true. I mean, maybe when you're standing at the altar or in front of the, justice of the peace, in front of the lovely pond with the flowers and everything, and you're saying, I do. Maybe you think that, but I hope you learn at some point.
Well, for instance, this celebrity marriage, right? Lori Loughlin and her husband, Massimo, the 2 of them went to jail for that whole college scandal.
Yes, I know.
And 28 years of marriage, they're now getting a divorce. After all of this, they lived through this. Now they're getting a divorce. And apparently it's reportedly crumbling their relationship over incriminating text messages.
Oh, really?
Yes. Lori's Full House co-star John Stamos calls Massimo a terrible narcissist. Lori Loughlin called time on her marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And saying because she found incriminating text messages and emails in his phones. It doesn't say of what. It just says incriminating.
Incriminating. You can probably assume.
So maybe it has to do with more of like the same stuff. You know what I mean? If you are unfamiliar with their relationship, the couple served prison time after getting caught up in the Varsity Blues college admission scandal, both admittedly paying $500,000 to a fixer to get their daughter into college. At the University of Southern California. So maybe it has nothing to do with incriminated and like sexually texting, but maybe it's like he's just a criminal.
Yeah. Maybe she found, maybe doing other stuff.
Could you imagine being married to somebody for 28 years, doing jail time because you both did a crappy thing, and now all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, this dude is a bad dude.
Right. Finally figure it out. She's not back on the Hallmark Channel yet either, is she?
No, she is. She's been back. When Calls the Hard, and they've been dusting Lori Loughlin off. Now she's going to be the next Meredith Baxter Burney. Watch out, Lifetime. Lori Loughlin's now divorced. She's looking good too. I just can't imagine spending almost 30 years with somebody and finally being like, nope, you're a terrible person. Right. I tried.
Right. I tried to fix you. Maybe when she was standing at the altar, maybe she said, I can fix this guy.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
I mean, he's cute. Maybe he's got money. Maybe I can learn to deal with it or fix him.
Well,
because some people think that though, don't they?
She won't be on the market very long. She'll find somebody. I'm sure of it.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Timberlake, Jessica Biel, very committed to their marriage after their rough patch.
Mm-hmm. Well, him getting.
Yeah, he had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Drinking and kind of crazy and then acting a fool.
Right. Do you know who just retired? One of the Hanson brothers. The Hanson?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mbop.
The one who's the lead singer. He retired. He's 50 years old, I think, and he's retired as lead singer in the band.
The 40-something-year-old Hanson is doing some really cool stuff in the farming community.
Really?
He saw this weird little niche in the Midwest with a new farming idea.
Mhm.
And I think we're gonna go out and see him at a conference coming up
Oh, really?
because he's doing some really, really cutting edge.
Are you going to scream and get all excited?
I'm just gonna get really excited that he's doing cool things. Like I've never thought I'd be excited about farmers and farming techniques. But here I am running a farmer's market in Mashpee, and this is my life now.
Right. Well,
Better ways to food access. I never thought I'd be at a town meeting fighting over clean water, Hank. I don't
no.
even know who the
Well,
hell I am anymore.
People change. The older you get, you change. And then one day you're going to find that you're the elder.
Yeah. I'm not signing up for that magical portion yet. We have time on that one.
Yes, you do.
Pause, please.
Yes, you do.
What else is going on in your life? I'm trying to think of all the things I've got to get to today. My to-do list is growing as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
The chamber world, we are smack dab into planning our Shop Local campaign. And I would be remiss if I didn't take this moment to just say to you out there, if you could shift $100 of your online spending to your local town. Here in Mashpee, if every single person in Mashpee just took $100 offline and bought it something in Mashpee, we would create over $2 million in economic stimulation and revenue.
That's really neat. And it's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
That.
Yep. Just that small little shift
Yeah.
of going and supporting our makers, our creators, Mashpee Commons, Route 130, anywhere over at South Cape Village. We have a lot of places for you to shop here in Mashpee, but leave your money here, please, and support our local people because it really will be an economy powered by us. So it's my little spiel. I'll get off of my high horse right now. I've got a parade. We had our first parade meeting last night.
Yes. And how did that go?
We're looking for Santa.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
Oh, okay. Just throwing it out there.
I know.
All right.
I know. I heard.
Just, gentle reminder.
Yes, I know.
We could just start getting some growing out that little beard oil.
I'm going to have to put on some weight. I did have
Papa, eat.
I did have a doctor's appointment yesterday, and she didn't give me hell about my weight. So I was
good.
pleased. Well, actually, I'd lost some weight.
That's a win.
Yes, I know.
Good
I
for
know.
you.
And now I'm getting all the results of the blood work through that my chart thing and trying to figure out what.
I can't stand the my chart.
What it all means. I can't either because they send you stuff before anyone on the medical team.
Yeah.
Reviews it, and sometimes. They just shouldn't do that.
What's up, Miss Emily? I will see you on Thursday. Hopefully we can connect before I've got the yacht club yachties. I will be back this Thursday.
The yacht club?
I know. Well, I took 2 weeks off because I had an event, a best of ceremony, and I wasn't able to be there. So they were like, "You're not Stephanie." Catherine, you did a great job. You held your own, but I will be back there this Thursday. Tomorrow night, I'm hosting the best of for the Upper Cape.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I'll be over at the Flying Bridge. It's a sold out event and lots of awards will be given out. Fabulous food, and I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, sold out show over at the Best Ofs. Where does Lori go at night? We don't know, but I think it's with another man now. RTB.
And when are you guys going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
The second weekend of November. I'm very much looking forward to our adventures and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. This really is the best of the best. It's the best concert because everybody does one song. You get to see 45 magical human beings getting up there, accepting their awards, talking stories that you would never get to talk or hear. And the whole thing gets replayed on Disney Plus, which didn't that get rolled over into Hulu? I can't keep track of who owns what anymore.
And how long does it take in between acts? I mean, to one band.
Oh, it goes pretty quickly.
Yeah.
When we saw the first time we saw it, Duran opened the show and they kicked it off and they had no backing track. So they're like, wait a minute, take two. And it was really cool to watch. But that kind of was the only holdup of the show for the night.
Yeah.
It was pretty seamless moving things along.
And they sing live and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And the sound is very different. You don't get to hear it's muted, it's muffled, it's a different sound because they're playing recorded.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have that same gusto that you would for a live performance.
Okay. But nonetheless, they're there.
Oh my gosh. Within I was one arm length away from Elton John. I'm like, I could touch him right now. And RTB looked at me and said, please don't.
He's fragile. He may break.
But I could.
He may break.
Right?
Yep.
Queen Latifah. I mean, Missy Elliott. I'm like, oh my God.
Missy
My
Elliott.
friends. Willie Nelson, teeny tiny little Willie Nelson.
He's tiny. He may break. Don't touch
They
him.
carried him out on a little park bench and put him down. Carried him out. Teeny tiny little man.
Yeah, he's really. I've seen him on stuff. I mean, rather currently, and he's just.
Yeah. Dolly Parton, so tiny. Like, when you see people on TV and then you see them in person,
She's
you're
so
like,
tiny, except
oh my
for.
God.
Except for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're not even real, are they? No.
No.
What I mean is prosthetic the word I'm thinking for?
Prosthetic. Yeah.
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 I mean, she's
Yeah. We're all pads.
right.
Get out there. Go
When you were
play
younger,
ball.
you'd stuff tissue in there. That's Dolly Parton.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's like a drag queen. I love it.
And she's not as sick as apparently her sister made everyone think she was.
That was scary a little bit because I'm like, I can't. We've been losing people left and right. People have been dying for random reasons. And the RTB and I have been back and forth with like the death chronicles here. And I just can't. We got put into like a place with Diane Keaton. We weren't in a good space.
Mhm.
Wasn't good.
Right.
So we can't lose any more good people.
Does anybody play the dead game out there?
We do privately.
Oh, really?
I don't do the dead pool.
The dead pool.
I
Yeah.
think my girlfriend Meredith does in South Carolina. They've actually got a death pool going on at her
okay.
restaurant.
Oh, okay.
So it's like their little gambling thing.
Yeah. No, years ago, in a place that I worked, there was somebody who ran a death pool.
An actual death pool. Back when we used to actually be in a studio that was brimming with human beings.
Mhm.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
No, we had a death pool.
Oh, although Eminem's performance in 2022 was really, really good. That was incredible.
Mhm.
I was not expecting that
He's
at
going to
all.
be a grandfather now, right?
Yeah, he's dating a stylist. And like, it's nice to see him doing healthful things.
Uh-huh.
I feel like he was sad and angry for a very, very long time.
I didn't know he was divorced. Did I miss that somewhere?
I don't think he ever got married to Kim. I don't know. That was maybe he did. That was a disaster.
Yeah, right.
The relationship was always, he sang songs about killing her.
Yes,
That
I
was
know.
that was his first one. Then he sang
I
songs
wonder-
about his mom and she sued him.
I wonder what their expectations were when the relationship began in terms of happily ever after.
They were kids.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Everybody's been in those relationships when they're 15, 16, and they think it's going to last forever. And some of them do.
Mm-hmm.
I know Kathy said her parents were married for 72, 73 years. That's crazy.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. And right, it does happen.
I won't live that long. It's fine. Cliff is my second time around. We're doing fine.
Couldn't do a third.
Oh God, no. My starter marriage, that was fine. We learned some things and then, we moved on for the real deal. It's fine.
And it seems
It's
like you get
working.
along.
Yeah, we do. We're friends.
Yeah.
We were friends first.
Yeah.
He was that annoying guy that kept coming into my bar and I'm like, why do you keep talking to me?
I thought that was Cliff.
That was Cliff.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Oh, my ex?
Yeah.
We're not friends.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, we're friendly.
Okay, that's what I mean.
Our families are friends,
Yeah.
which is difficult to avoid.
Right.
So instead of just, we're polite to each other.
Uh-huh.
He irritates the bleep out of me.
Right. Well, obviously, you're not married to him anymore.
We're fine. I feel like we're still raising our 25-year-old.
Right. Wait, and where is she today? Is she working?
Today's
school.
day off. No, she's not in school today. Yesterday was school day.
Oh, okay.
I know. I keep trying to keep track of everything, but
Mhm. I never see her.
yeah, I'd like to not see her. I'd like to see her less.
She's a nice kid.
I love her. She is my child.
Yeah.
But also a grown-up
Yeah. No.
who
She
can
is.
clean up after herself. But
Oh.
don't even get me started. I had
Okay,
two
I
sinks
will.
full of dishes this morning, and I'm like, what is happening here? Love the middle of the night feasts. Her and my son, the two of them are thick as thieves. They go to the gym. They create bunches of messes together.
Oh,
Only
good.
thing is he's 16 and she knows better.
Mhm. So she's leading him astray.
I don't know. She's just enjoying her time with him. And I think it's good for him
That's
also.
good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'll be ready when football season is over. I have a middle of the night MRI next week.
Middle of the night.
Who does a freaking
Pourquoi?
MRI at 10 p.m.? 10 p.m. This is his healthcare appointment next week. He has an MRI on a Wednesday at 10 p.m. at night. I'm going to have to go to sleep and then wake up.
I mean, business is good, but I mean, I can't admit that. Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Shields.
Really?
Yep. I had no idea that they booked middle of the night appointments.
I didn't think they were open 24/7.
Yep, right?
Yeah.
Yep, they are.
Wow.
And we had to wait a full month to even get in there for this MRI.
Wow.
It's wild.
That's crazy.
I've been using that a lot lately, but life has been wild.
Yes.
I'm going on a safari. I'm going to Africa. April.
What?
I'm going to Africa in April.
What?
A friend of mine who's a photographer had another friend that was a photographer bow out.
Uh-huh.
And I said, what? Where? And she said, free trip. You just have to buy the flight. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm going.
Just you, not Claire.
Here's Stephanie eaten by a lion.
Oh my goodness.
She wanted to touch it. She thought he looked friendly.
Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Oh my God.
Yes, I'm going to Africa in April. Things are happening. You only live once, Hank.
Oh, Stephanie in Africa. Can't wait for those programs.
We'll see if we can get the show done.
Live from Kenya.
Right? I'm looking forward to it. Dawn, how are you? How was your trip to Mexico? You guys look like you had so much fun. I'm really glad that you got to get away. You look fabulous, by the way. Good morning, Miss Lauren. How the hell are you? It's been a while. You've been so freaking busy over there. I loved your thriller flash mob. It looked like a lot of people attended. If you're ever looking for something to do, fear not. Between Lauren and I, we've got you covered. Lauren has got Places, which is a studio in Buzzards Bay. It's right on Main Street. Definitely worth checking out. And they've got entertainment for all ages all day long, pretty much.
Right. And they have a thing on, I think it's Friday night, where you can drop off your young teen up until your somewhat older teen.
Teen night?
Teen night. Yeah.
Cool.
And it's, I'm trying to think because I talk about it lots of times on Fridays. I think it's $20.
Yeah.
And you can like bring them there and she has popcorn and movie and stuff to keep them amused. And,
yeah, it's an art studio, music studio.
Yeah, and mom and dad, you can go do something on your own and
Love
don't have
that.
to worry about what your 14-year-old is doing.
I
It's a
really
cool
like
idea.
that. I wish I had that when we had our kids that were young.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just keep little man busy with sports. And we do have the Boys and Girls Club. They don't have that in Buzzards Bay. So Lauren, thank you for being that space in Buzzards Bay. They really need you. Lemonadia, we are chock full of activities. If you're looking for trivia tonight, Margaritaville, go see Sue and have a great margarita. That is tonight, starting at 7:00. Sandy will be over at Bailey's for a little bit of music bingo. That starts at 6:00.
Wearing her mermaid outfit.
Yep, sure. She could be in a mermaid outfit. I don't know what she does over there, but she has a good time. That's what I do know. And
I can tell by the pictures that get posted. Something's going on over there.
We'll be over at Shipwreck starting at 7:30 for a little bit of trivia. And we had a packed house last week.
Really?
It looked like it was going to be a little bit quiet because it was the week after whatever it is. Columbus Indigenous Peoples Weekend, and it usually gets quiet. No, immediately full again, ready for trivia.
Right.
So
that's great.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
So they must be happy.
Yep, we are going to be starting our fall competition. I will let you know what the grand prize is as soon as I drop off the summer competitions prize. I finally got that in the mail.
Yeah.
Like nothing like giving away a prize, and I'm like, any minute now, your gift cards will be coming any minute now.
The neat thing about going to Shipwreck is going to Falmouth Heights.
Yeah.
And there's nobody there, there's no tourists there.
So nice, isn't it?
And like you can cross the street, you can walk right down it's like, oh my God, this is wonderful.
And it's like the best sunset you've ever seen. When it's cotton candy, it's beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's really fabulous over there.
We have been getting some stunners here in Mashpee. I don't know about where you are, but giant rainbows.
And how about that rainbow last?
It was wild.
Where did that come from? It didn't rain.
It's me wild again.
It didn't seem to have rained enough to generate that.
So we were at New Seabury. It was our business after hours. And all of a sudden, one of our photographers like, oh, look at the rainbow. And then I'm like, wait, what? So I went to the back of New Seabury at the club where they've got that beautiful giant deck, and it was raining.
Oh, okay.
So it was like this weird sort of sideways passing cloud that created this giant full double rainbow over Mashpee.
Yeah. I forget where we were going. All of a sudden it was the same kind of reaction. Where did that come? Oh my God, that's gorgeous. It didn't rain here, did it? And when we were, it didn't. So.
You had a funeral or a wake. I forget which one.
Oh, probably.
You did.
I did.
I was like, why are you not coming to the business after hours?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I had a
funeral,
wake. Yeah, we had a wake.
Well, can you keep your people from dying, Hank? You don't need to be the elder forever.
No. Well, at this point, I guess I have to be.
I know. Now you got to hold on forever.
I got to hold on to that title now.
It's fine. We'll make you like Ed McMahon in the back. We'll have
Right.
2 skeletons. Careful. We got to get Ed. We got to keep Hank alive. So we got to go. Everybody have a great day out there. If you're looking for something to do, follow us on Facebook, please. lemonadio.com. You'll catch up with blues and you'll catch up with jazz and you will find things to do. We got a big Halloween party happening over at Dino's. Cash, prizes, all kinds of great stuff if you're looking for it. So we'll see you out there.
All right. Bye, kids. See you at noontime.
Where did they get that name from?
I don't know. We'll
Right?
find out.
Bye. Have a good day.